Hello guys, so let's get to our today's trades. Today I'm trading on company shares and all assets with the most optimal character of movement and interest on payments you can see in front of your eyes. So I have already done detailed analysis of the market and came to the conclusion that today we will trade using the following set of indicators. And by the way, today's quite difficult movements. So okay, I have selected 4 indicators, a weighted moving average with a period of 20, fractal with a period of 5, momentum oscillator with a period of 15, and CCI oscillator with a period of 20. Today I will be oriented on a lot of parameters, on trend, on structural highs, on volume, and on oversold and overbought areas together as usual. I think will be very good signals. I think so, and I will explain each trade in detail so that you will have as few questions as possible at the end of the viewing. Of course, I will explain each trade in details, and also I will explain my logic of entry, guys. I think you will understand everything little by little. So let's start with a trade of $10. And all trades I will open on a minute time frame. Okay, let's start and choose the first share of the company.
Take the first step toward financial freedom. Telegram bot for crypto trading. Signals, analytics, profitable trades. Try it for free.
Let's open the first position here on the upside. If the dynamic of the movement goes a little bit lower, I'll probably open an additional trade also on the upside. So look, at the first position we are oriented on the volumes of the momentum oscillator. We see that for the last leg of the movements, almost the volumes have reached their maximum. That's also why a small pullback should take place after that. Exit from the oversold area on my oscillator, and also the structural low on the fractal was formed earlier. A high should be formed, and the dynamics should go even higher, and a small crossover of the weighted moving average also from the bottom to top. Okay guys, let's see the results. And the first position is close in plus. Okay, good. I have explained my entry point with enough detail, and I think there are no questions. So let's continue.
If you want to see real success stories and learn how others are winning with binary options, subscribe to my channel and join my Telegram group. Links are in the description.
So let's open a position here on the downside in the pullback dynamics. We also see that the volumes on the oscillator histogram have reached the maximum value, and we see how volumes begin to charge their color and direction. Almost cross the average value. This is the area with the mark 0, the exit from the overbought area on my oscillator. Also, the formation of a global high, and the movement has gone down. Here's a small crossing of the weighted moving average. So in this case, open a position on the downside. So, and we see that again follows a fairly impulsive pullback in the dynamics. There was no further crossover downward, and probably here for now I'm not going to open it. The pullback in dynamics is quite strong here, and I have to wait for the crossing of the moving line. A bit unlucky. So let's continue and pick up the next asset, and the next position I will open at the maximum band amount. Let's pick the next stock of the company. And this is where I want to open a position on the upside. There's a small touch here, the weighted more average, There's almost a crossover in the dynamics of the movement from the bottom to top. We see an exit from the oversold area on the CTA oscillator, and also change in the direction of length of the momentum oscillator. I think an upward exit can happen here. Let's look at the results. The logic of entry remains exactly the same, and there are about 20 seconds left until the end of the trade. Okay guys, let's see what will happen. Three, two, one, and the position closed in plus. Great. Even though the opening level was not quite favorable, it still went up. That's enough confidence, and the signal has fully justified itself. Even though I opened trade in such a bad structural level, nevertheless the position is close in plus. I also opened the next trade for the maximum balance amount. Let's continue and pick up the next share of the company. And here, without hesitation, let's open a position on the upside in the dynamics pullback, and I hope that in the next minute the dynamics pullback will continue. That's all I need. Okay, there was a crossover of the weighted moving average from the bottom to top after the global structural low update. There was also an exit from the oversold area on the CTA oscillator, and we see change in the direction of volumes. They are almost starting to cross the average value, the area with the 0 mark. So here we open a trade on the upside. What the results? About 15 seconds remain.
Crypto without stress. Get accurate trading signals and start earning today. Subscribe to our bot and take action.
And the position closed in plus. Great guys. Let's open the next trade for the maximum balance again. I will take another risk, but in general, as you can see, the entry point are confidently working out, with the exception of one position, but that's okay, it happens too. There are never 100% trades, nevertheless, the conditions for entry and the logic of entry always remain the same, and I think you have already understood it. Understood how to work with this bunch of indicators, and at the consolidation, let's open a couple more trades, continue, and pick up the next share of the company. Let's try to open a position as well. He will open on the upside in the pullback dynamics, just like in the previous trade. All the conditions, as you can see, are very similar, and the most important thing is that we have a small crossing of the weighted moving average from bottom to top. Absolutely the same entry logic, absolutely. I don't think I'm going to say this twice, so let's just see. And the position is closed in plus. Great. Maybe a little bit lucky here, but the volatility is down because it's still probably a pullback, so not so much volatility, and most likely here the trend dynamics will continue its downward direction. But nevertheless, as you can see, if you get in the right timing and open deal and also choose the right opening level, then even in such conditions it's possible to close the deal in plus. And the last deal, let me also open on the maximum balance amount. Let's continue and pick the next share.
Hey guys, if you find these tips helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join my Telegram channel for more trading strategies and daily tips. The links are in the description below.
Let's open position on the downside here. Let's choose a share of the Twitter. A little bit different principle of entry. We have updated the global maximum, and maybe we have a change in the dynamics now. We saw earlier that in general the movement was upwards, the global high has been updated, and the dynamics of the trend has changed dramatically. In general, we see downward volumes, but here in most cases I just stick to the trends, and I see that there was a weighted moving average crossover from the top to the bottom. So these are the two main points. That's what I'm navigating on this trade. About 10 seconds left to the end of the position. Let's look at the results. To 1, and the position is also closing in the plus, guys. Great. That's super trading result for today. Let's lock in today's profit and let's go to the output tab. Took a lot of risks today, so today's profit will be $240. Whether operation is successfully executed. This is how today's trading turned out with the use of this bunch of indicators. Today the movement was quite difficult, and even in such conditions this bunch of indicators is doing a good job with this pattern of movement, so please use it. And with the correct analysis and understanding of the movement of the markets and understanding of the work of indicators, most of your trades can 100% close in plus. It may not work at first, but of course you need a little practice, guys, and over time you will begin to realize that the set of indicators is really very good. If you still have any questions, you can find in the description under the video a link to my Telegram and ask any questions you might have. I will try to help everyone. I wish you a good day and see you soon.